Happy Thursday, everyone. Happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome back to another week with Elevate to Activate with me, Shanitha, and
I'm Teresa, y'all.
the Teresa.
The
You do know
Teresa.
this.
And wait a minute, it's spelled like that too. THE.
Oh, the Teresa.
It's
And we have
Teresa, right? But
and Dante is not on now, but he should be joining us later.
yeah,
So quickly, if you haven't watched any of our broadcasts before or joined us for the first time, we are Elevate to Activate, and I help you with your mindset so you can be able to break through all the barriers, right, of you, really, the barriers of you, so that you can be ready to receive the leadership that Teresa provides and the investing strategies and all the good stuff that she does. And then with Dante, all the branding, the visionary, the storytelling, all the good stuff. But you got to get this right first. So, with that, tonight we're talking about the power of focus.
oh
And
yeah.
I don't know if I know me and you, Teresa. We were talking about this briefly before, but right now it's a lot happening.
Right.
And
Yep.
how do people stay focused with all the noise? It's a lot of noise. It feels like more than ever right now.
You know what? It's more than enough. And I think a lot of people are getting very emotional, right? Because of all that's going on in the world today. Um, but really, if you can't do anything about it, then my recommendation is that you worry about the things that are really up close to close and personal that you can do some things about. I think it
Mhm.
starts in your circle, your atmosphere. You got to continue to focus on what's important in your family, in your life, in your community, your local environment, because
Mm.
all of this that's going on in the world, it's almost too much.
Yeah.
It's too much. It's very
Yeah.
distracting. There's a lot of name calling going back and forth. There's a lot of vitriol. There's a lot of negative, and what you focus on is what expands. And I know everybody
Mm.
should understand. If you don't know that, this is just life.
Should.
Understand that what you focus on expands, and
Mm.
we want to focus on growth, wealth, health, having
Mhm.
a quality life. Serving the people that we're here to serve. And we
Yeah.
bump all the distractions, bump them.
Yeah, for sure. I'm thinking about this book I just finished called the Power of Persuasion, and he talks about in that book how you have to give visuals so people can understand what you're talking about, right? Like using everyday objects. And to me, I'm thinking about the amount of distractions right now. It's like walking down the street and you got people yelling at you from each side as you're walking down the street, and you have the choice to stop and listen, to
Yep,
stop and turn around, or keep going despite what's happening around you. And
exactly.
so even as business owners and entrepreneurs, right? They say, well, you have to be aware. And like somebody said today, I have to be closer to my, enemy so I can know what's happening over there and over here. But like Myron says, if you can't fix what's going on in your world, how you gonna fix what's happening in the world? Come on.
Yes, come on, girl, come on with it. How
That part.
how in the world? How in the world? All you do is you don't serve yourself. You start taking yourself out of purpose, out of mission, and out of vision. And in turn, that's out of focus.
Hmm.
And something that's out of focus doesn't see well.
Yeah.
And if you're not seeing well, your decisions will be impacted by the way you see things. So you've got to guard your mindset.
Yeah. I think that this whole topic of focus is very evergreen. And even if you feel like you are the most focused, you have a mentor that can hold you accountable, you still have those silent moments when you by yourself. And even when you're not in the spotlight, maybe it's family things. You'll be surprised. You know what Myron always say, disruption follow intention? When
Corruption.
I say, yeah,
Oh,
disruption follows intention,
yes.
it's like it just it's clear as day, because it can be, you may think it's the world, but sometimes even in your own family,
Mm.
right? It's like it's like left and right. And so even with those that's close to you, you have to have the focus to set boundaries. Like that is crucial.
Very, it's critical. It's critical that you do that because it's so easy with all of the distractions. I was in a several meetings this week dealing with talking about advertising and marketing, and the consumer's mindset is 2.5. 2.3 seconds of focus before
Mm,
you lose their attention, they scroll. 2.3 seconds is all the attention we have these days. And the
yeah.
reason why that is because there's too much information. We're too distracted. We're too entertained. We're
Hmm.
too just encompassed by,
Yeah.
part of the reasons why things like and I read this not too long ago, but when you go to a casino and what they do is these distractions. Maybe this was a Netflix special, but talking about casino. I mean, I like the documentaries because
I
it
love documentaries.
yeah. And I'm telling you, they did a whole study. Like the casinos have studied how to keep people sitting there at a thing that you spend, hours,
Yes.
hours and hours. There's people that'll sit there for 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 hours just pushing their money because their brain has been trained with all the
Mm.
noise, all the sound, all the disruptions and clear thought that they have no problem, and oops they really believe. Sorry, my camera's going off in the wrong
Awesome.
directions. There it is. Okay, let's put it back on. But they don't have any problem sitting there because they are disrupted. I mean, all thoughts are disrupted, and their
Yeah.
brain is now being entranced by
Mm.
noise, by the lights, by the ding 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 ding, ding, by the just this exercise of distraction.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. My son's they yelling, trying to call my name. But yeah, you're right. And I was just thinking about too, like how, like right now with the thing with Apple, and it's just like, so for someone right now who is doing the work and they try to stay focused as possible, I guess what are some actionable steps they can take to get in the frame of mind to say, you know what, I can't focus on that. I can't listen to you right now. Don't bring me news stuff that won't change anything in my life right now. Like, what do you do?
I, what I do, and I recommend that everybody do it. I turn off the TV.
Oh, the
That's number.
phone.
Yeah, I mean, stop watching the news cycle even on social media.
Oh,
Skip it.
say that again.
hmm Anything that's not adding value to your life, we can turn our ears off.
Hmm.
Put your imaginary headphones on
Yeah.
and turn on some study music. Get you a good book. Train your brain by reading at least 10 pages a day.
Yeah, that's really good. I was thinking about I'm sorry, my son, hold on one second.
I got one more while she's talking to her son. And this is for anybody that's interested in getting this. I actually have a meditation app called Happier. That's what it was. Used to be called, I don't know if any of y'all have tried it. It used to be called 10% Happier.
Mm,
And that meditation, and anybody that wants to, to try the app, it's not free, but it's not very expensive. And I can, until they tell me to stop, I can give you free 30 days until they tell me to stop. Just request it from me.
yeah.
Send me the happier meditation, whatever, and send me your number. I'll text it to you and you can go ahead and download it and try it. But the meditation helps you to focus on what is immediately in front of you. Um,
Mm,
your body, your breath, your mind, because we think 56, 57, 58,000 thoughts, the same thoughts every
mm,
single day. And that
yeah.
that mind that going, rumination is what they call it. Here we go with the
That them open loops all day long.
all day long. Sorry about that. This thing keeps cutting me off. But those open loops all day long have to be, you got to learn how to shut that down. You
Yeah.
learn that through quieting the mind and practicing meditation. You can turn it off, but if you don't practice, it feels like it just talks no matter what. It's got.
Yeah. And I want to talk about that because a lot of us who are online and a lot of our work is online, I need you to know it's okay to step away and take a break from the media. even if your business is online, right? There has to be a season of separation, right? So do you have to have systems in place, right? Maybe have people, assistants, something in place, but you have to be able to step away sometimes.
Yeah.
Maybe it's 2 days, maybe it's a week, but sometimes sabbaticals are needed from online, even when your business is online. I really
Right.
think that.
I think you can, it once you train this yourself to
Yeah,
understand what's important, I think you can turn blinders on to anything that's just messy and not
right,
not taking you in a direction you want to go in. I think you can train yourself to see what is necessary and what isn't. Because the only thing I do when I come online is I'm posting valuable content. That's it.
right.
And then I try to say happy birthday to everybody, and that's it.
Right.
If somebody asks a question, I try to respond. But I'm not. I'm not gonna scroll for days and days and days and days and days. I'm
Yeah.
too much.
But it's easy for that to happen, right? Because they putting things in front of you, and you watch one thing, and they show you more of it and more of it. Like, oh, and before you look up, it's an hour of your time wasted that you can't get back.
You know. So we don't have time for that.
Yeah.
We don't
So
have time for that. If it's not bringing you value, shut it off. If it's just entertainment and it's not edutainment,
yeah.
turn it off. I mean, if it's just, keeping your mind occupied with more stuff, shut it down.
Yeah.
It really is, it's got to serve you. And I think we're all guilty of it from time to time, getting stuck in that loop. But
Ugh.
the moment you recognize you're getting stuck in the loop, that's the moment you can take control and shut that stuff down.
And the key is, like you said, when you're able to recognize, sometimes you don't even realize that you are in this perpetual loop and you don't even realize it. And as you look up, years has passed you by. And you're like, oh, what happened to my life? Oh, I didn't like time that went by so fast.
Hmm.
No, you just didn't do anything. You were sitting there the whole time scrolling. And
It's
so I know it may sound harsh, but it's the reality that we all need. I think people need a wake up call right now because it's like sometimes you want to go out and like, hey, like wake up world. Like what are you doing? Because it's a lot happening.
mesmerized. We're becoming
Yes.
mesmerized. We're becoming you know, it's an entertainment focus 100% of the time. It is an addiction of sorts,
Yeah.
and that's what we know about the body and we know about the mind is that it has an addictive nature.
Hmm.
So if you understand that about the mind and the body, a lot of times there are businesses that take advantage of understanding these principles that are facts about who
Yeah.
we are as people. So we have to do everything we can do to combat just getting mesmerized and getting caught up in
Yeah.
that loop, which turns us into, I don't know, non
And
beings.
zombies, basically. Man,
Non-think.
that's why we have to be covered, meaning we have to be in community like Elevate to Activate because none of us are at the same time doing the same thing. And
Right.
sometimes you need someone to say, hey, like have some accountability, like, hey, self, Alexa, stop. You have to have some accountability and say, if so you feel like there's a lot happening, you having some issues, like tap into the community and say, hey, I need help. You have no idea who's in there that can help you,
Right.
right?
Right.
That's the power of what we do. And so I hope that whoever needed this message tonight, that it reached you because it's I know for me it's been heavy. And I'm like, man, like I feel like I need like a little sabbatical just to because just not aside from just what's going on there, just in private life, right? A lot of times when you are not the strong one, but the one that is bettering yourself, you have those who are not, who are daggers, right, looking like, hey. So sometimes even in your personal life you have to have healthy boundaries with yourself, those you love, and those you serve. Healthy boundaries.
Yes.
So
Yes.
good, huh?
Yeah. I mean, girl,
Man.
without those, and you also have to be confident in what you're doing and who
Mhm.
you're serving and why you're doing it, and don't let people question, I mean, or put lack of clarity in your mind or in your heart about what it is you are doing. Stay
Yeah.
focused on your mission and your vision. Remember why you're doing what you're doing. Your why
Yeah.
should be strong enough, and that's that Simon Sinek book, where your why should be strong enough to make you cry. Like you're
Yeah.
so passionate about that. Why? Because we're not all out here just trying to become entrepreneurs and business people for the sake of our, I mean, we want
Right.
quality life.
Yes.
We want to add value. That's the only way you make any money for long haul is to be able to add value
Hmm.
to the lives of the people that you come in contact with. That
Yeah.
piece is critical, but you cannot do it if you get out of focus every other time something drops in the news. So getting out of that mainstream defocusing news cycle.
What do Myron call it? What do you call the news when watching the news?
uh,
Like bad TV or something he said. I saw his video, something about, it's just like you say, your mind has to be in the right place. Because if not, you'll start second guessing what you're doing,
mhm.
right? Even if you serving people and you doing all the right things, but it's just important. But with that, I want to kind of shift into focus in your business,
Yeah.
right? That is having that clarity is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I'm reading this book called Tiny Challenges. When I say it's like, oh my God. It's like there. You can read so many books, but sometimes something just clicks different with the one book you get.
Yeah. So
And
tell us about this tiny challenges. I
have you heard
watched
have
the
heard of it?
yeah, Myron had him on
Yeah.
he was with Myron about, I don't know, a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And I Myron was talking about these tiny challenges.
Oh man.
Myron was trying to figure out what the tiny challenge. He let the guy go on and on and on and break it all the way down. So share with our audience what the tiny challenge is.
Okay. So it's for early stage and for established entrepreneurs and coaches who
Mhm.
don't want to do group coaching because of
Right?
all the things all the requirements, the technique, the technical, the speaking, all the funnels and all that. And so
Hmm.
Tiny Challenge is a one-to-one model, but
Hmm.
it's over 5 days and you coach one person. But the caveat is you get more. You think you getting that one client because they may buy your offer, right? But the thing is, you sell shadow seats. So you have people, you have to say, I'm willing to coach you, but you have to be willing to have people be able to sit in the Zoom room and listen in. And what
Yeah.
that does, as they're coaching that one person, the other people are sitting there wishing, I wish that was me. And so he said from his experience, he did that. And not only did the person in the coaching hot seat buy the offer, 5 other people who was shadow watching did too.
Yes, I saw that.
And I was
That was
like,
amazing. That
what?
was amazing. So that's a great way to introduce your business, serve somebody at the same time, and
Yes.
watch and see what happens when you get an opportunity to put someone in the hot seat and allow other people to watch. It's a great way to build your business.
I think it's incredible. So he was on my coach, that's Myron's client, right?
Yeah.
The guy came on our coaching call and did like a 5 minute coaching with us. And so when I talked to him, I was like, how does that really work? He's like, oh, do you know anybody online who's doing 3 day free challenges or low cost? I'm like, no. He said the time is ripe right now. He's made millions doing this tiny challenge thing. He's trademarked it. His book
Mhm.
is so simple. It's like almost like it's a framework, but it's a quick read. When you get into it, I'm gonna do a tiny challenge. Like
Well,
I'm doing a tiny challenge.
maybe both of us should do a tiny.
Yeah, we need to do a tiny challenge. You know what? We need
Yeah,
to do one for Elevate to Activate, a tiny
let's do
challenge.
it. Let's do it. Let's
One
do it.
person.
One
And
person.
yeah,
So
we gonna talk
listen,
about this. Yeah.
who in our audience would like to
Yes.
participate with myself, with Shanitha, and our other business partner in doing a tiny challenge. If you're interested in participating, I think we almost did that. You remember when we were on TikTok? That was
We
that's
that
the
actually
tiny challenge.
that's what that was, except we would do it on Zoom
Right.
and then people would they wouldn't answer, they want to ask questions. We could
Yes.
do that if we wanted,
Yes.
but we coach this one person for over 5 days, 30 minutes a day,
Yep.
and we give them homework that they have to do on the call that say, I commit, I declare, I will get this done.
Right.
After that 5 days that you spent with that person, your offer has to be aligned with what you coached them on. So if
Right. Right.
if we coach them on how to prepare your business to go to 10K or 100K, the offer
Yes.
has to be similar in nature because he says people want more of the same. You go to McDonald's and you
Yeah,
buy a fry, they don't offer you a burger. They say, "Do you want a large fry or a small fry?" More of the same.
exactly.
Oh my God.
Right.
I'm like, what?
Do
So
y'all understand what this is? Do y'all
y'all know.
understand?
Oh man, let
This
me get
is
the
a
book.
business principle. This is a way to be able to serve your clients in a manner in which there's the book right there. She got the
Look,
book out.
tiny challenges,
Big
y'all.
challenge, y'all. Yeah, we've been getting some gems from our coaches, y'all.
Come on, y'all.
Gems, gems. I mean, did you see what I put in our group message? Garrett
Yes.
Gunderson.
Yeah. Oh, and
Oh,
I had never heard of him before. But when I
listen.
heard him with Myron, I was like, what?
Okay, I
This is,
have gifts.
oh my
We have gifts.
goodness.
We have gifts tonight. We have gifts tonight.
Really?
Yes, we do. We have gifts tonight. Okay, so all right, y'all. So she gave you the Tiny Challenge book. I want you guys to take a look at the Killing Sacred Cows 2.0. Put your book back up, Shanita, so they can see your.
Yes.
Okay, the Tiny Challenge book. This is something if you're in business and you want to begin to build your business, you should check this one out, the Tiny Challenge. And you
Mm.
see who the forward's by, Russell Brunson, right? So,
Yes.
and then the other book, Killing Sacred Cows. I hope this is not backwards.
No, it's not. It's not.
Killing Sacred Cows. This is a
Ah,
phenomenal book. This is Garrett Gunderson. There, see him down there.
yes.
He really breaks it down, the things that you want. But here's the gift that we're going
Mm.
to give people tonight. So, and you have to, you can't, this gift, you got to participate. You got to
Come on.
chime in. Like, don't just be in the background lurking and not
Okay. It's time to show up boldly. Like it's a bold world. You got to be
uh,
bold in this world.
boldly. Yes.
Yes.
We're here fearlessly.
Come on. Come
Showing
on.
up every Thursday,
Hmm.
bringing you some value. So here's the thing I want to say. If you if you drop your information, because we're building our email list, we're building our
Hmm.
contact list, drop your name and your email in our messenger. So message us. You're seeing
Yeah.
you're right now. The folks are probably on. They're either your page or my page,
And
or
we're on Facebook too on Zoom. It say Facebook recording. So I'm not sure where
yeah,
you're streaming it to. Okay.
we're streaming.
Okay.
So, you know, inbox us, okay? And when you inbox us, I will tell you how to get Garrett's book, the download for free. And it's not going to be one of
Mm.
those. I think it's three.
Ah, I gotta get that. Maybe
So,
I'm sorry, go
yeah.
ahead.
We're going to give it. We're going to give it away if we get people requesting it. You need to inbox us with your name, your email, and if you're okay with giving your phone number, go ahead and give that too. And then just say, I would like to get the book offer. We will
Mm,
connect it in so you can get the book. I will give you the codes and all of the special information so you can get it. Because I actually got to see Garrett Gunderson and speak to him on our coaching call 2 weeks ago. So
oh,
no,
wow.
it wasn't even 2 weeks. It was last week, right? Last week, yes.
Mm,
And it was phenomenal. And what he teaches is great financial information, things that you need to know. And he basically has the premise that says, why are you going to wait until you're 55 or 60 years old before you start, enjoying your life?
come on. Come
Why are you
on.
storing money in a 401k, which is your seed money, right? And then
Yeah.
paying taxes on the crop.
Come on. Listen, timely. I want to talk about something real quick. Talking
Go.
about that.
Mm.
Okay, so Alexa, stop. You know how they say success leave clues? So
Yes.
does poverty. Okay. And so you know people who retire and then they realize they don't retire with enough.
Oh.
And you have these examples around you every day. And let this for someone out there right now, and maybe you're on the edge, and maybe you want to get into business, or maybe you're in business, but maybe the revenue ain't coming in, or you don't have consistent clientele.
Mhm.
Please don't give up. There are people who are retiring and they're retiring on less than what they was working for. And to me, I don't understand that. How do you work and you have a certain uh income and then you retire on less
Lifestyle.
than that. A lifestyle. That doesn't make sense to me.
Well, they're not. There's that leads to the most troubling lifestyle because you end up in bankruptcy,
Yeah,
foreclosure. You end up selling your stuff, having to
it's
live with
crazy.
family. It is a very distressful sort of lifestyle. People don't
Yeah.
have enough. There's not enough opportunity for them to like they end up being working at Walmart. Nothing wrong with Walmart, but they go back to work at
And you
Walmart.
see it every day.
Hmm. Yeah, we don't have to be like that.
We do not. I need y'all to hear that. We do not have, we can choose.
We can choose, and there are some very
Ah,
simple strategies that you can put into place. We talked about them last week.
yeah.
We talked about them last week that don't require you to go into a full-fledged business, but you can
Right.
definitely do it through real estate. We don't need to get all into it tonight, but no, you can definitely do it through real estate.
Yeah.
There's lots of opportunity for you to get involved with. You got to do it though strategically and definitely before you retire.
Yeah, for sure. And real estate, we're not expounding, but I know notice every event I went to, all my coaches, they all invest in real estate.
Yeah.
There all of them. I see that's the common thread
Now, let me ask you, why do you think that is, Shanita?
because they're putting their money so that it can make more money,
That's
and it's a vehicle. People need housing
well, those are two good reasons, and there's another reason.
to protect their assets.
That's another reason, but
Okay.
but let me tell you what the real reason is.
Okay.
They ain't making no more.
They're not making any more money.
They're not making any more real estate.
Oh,
If real estate is a limited resource.
okay.
Like 60% of the earth is covered in water.
Mm.
It's a limited resource. The earth has 9 billion people or something like that on it.
Yeah.
I think when I was born, it had 5 billion. It's almost double.
Okay.
So everybody on the earth has to have a place to live. That's what people have been fighting over for years. They fight over,
Oh,
territory and land. So it is a limited resource. And anytime we have a limited resource, then there's value to it because people will
yes.
compete for that limited resource, right?
Yeah.
So amongst all the things that you said, they don't make no more real estate. Land is the most valuable asset. Well, time is the most valuable.
Yeah.
And land is right behind it.
Mm.
And people, everything you walk on, everything from a parking lot makes money, just an empty lot. Parking lot makes money to
Somebody making the money on that. Yeah.
anywhere. You can't go to downtown Chicago without paying in and out. And you can't come in and out.
These tolls, I mean, the fees is astronomical.
The highways,
Yeah.
they, yes,
And I'm always curious, like, man, like, I want to be on that side, like that, you paying all the stuff, but those who are in control of it. Wow.
exactly.
The
So
curiosity. Yeah.
when you own the real estate, then you control
Mm.
from the middle of the earth all the way up to the middle of the sky.
Ooh, I love that. Oh my goodness. Talk about it. Like that, just that topic, like that is so exciting. And that's
Yeah.
why I love that I get to be here and do this because sometimes you don't have that community in your personal life. Like, hey, look at this new investment I just learned about, or things like that. But
Yes.
you get it. Dante gets it. Y'all get it if you listening. You understand it. And we're
Yeah.
here for you as well. So you don't have to be alone. Again, we are Elevate to Activate on Facebook and YouTube. Join us, join our community. And like Teresa said, if you drop your email, your contact information in the
We,
messenger, we will send you the PDF to that book, right?
we'll send you the how to get the PDF to the
Oh,
book.
how to get the PDF to the
Yeah,
book.
and
Yeah.
it will be no charge. So
Yes.
you're not going to pay for it. But if you want to start reading it now, this is a good way to get it. Or you can go on, I'm not an affiliate of Garrett.
Not yet. We need to be.
Yeah, but you can go on Amazon and order it and pay for it and get you a nice hard copy like me. Or
Yeah.
you can get the free version and it's the same information. It's just, it's a different format, the electronic format. But if you like the hard copy book, then you
Right.
start with this and order your one on Amazon.
Yeah. And do y'all notice something right now? We read books.
Yes.
We read.
Wait a minute, girl. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm reading this one. Listen, I'm reading this one out loud
Oh, out
and recording it.
loud. I love that. I love that caveat out loud.
And what I'm doing is I'm recording it and I'm sending it to my team. So they've already been along
Ah,
with me. So if y'all have teams, these are some tips, y'all.
come
You
on. Give it to us, Teresa. You are a business owner. Give it to us.
I am, and that's that leadership piece, right?
Yes.
That leadership, right? So yeah, to keep everybody interested and,
Hmm.
and to keep their minds going on a regular, listen, this thing keeps disconnecting on my phone. Now, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm sorry. It's technology. I know I keep popping in and out. But
It's
listen, no, so we pick a book. This is how we get a lot of books read. So
mm,
and I figure we could get, we could if you do 10 pages a day, you can do 3,650 pages a year,
mm.
10
Come
pages
on.
a day, right?
Feeding your seed. That's what I call it. Feeding your seed.
Right. And if you do more than 10,000 hours in any discipline, you become
Mm.
amongst the best in the world if
Oh,
you
yeah.
apply that information, right?
Yeah.
10,000 hours makes you an expert in any discipline.
Ah, so we got
So,
for elevate to activate. They say 1 good year, right?
it-
Man, this by the time Invest Fest next year.
oh,
Come
talk,
on.
talk about it, girl. Talk about it. Everybody needs to be working to get to that point so that they can
Yes.
get there and just absorb additional information, grow their business, grow their life.
Man, like if y'all have not been to Invest Fest, we highly, highly, highly recommend that you go. If you feel like you're not prepared to go, because maybe you don't have but an idea. I met someone there who didn't even have a business. They didn't even know what a funnel was, but they were
Mm,
there absorbing.
mm.
Can you imagine what they walked away with?
And that's the kind of focus we need.
Come on,
That's the
right?
kind of focus we need.
Focus.
We do not need that non-focus. We need to hear more of that, more of
Ah,
what we can do, where we can go, who we can be.
yes.
That's what we need. We
Okay.
need to keep our mind on the prize and don't get distracted by all this mess in the news
Come on.
that's not serving us
Yeah.
and getting us into these entanglements, these arguments about
Ah,
stuff that's historical.
they don't even relate to you. You know? So at the end of the day, this was all about focus and the power of focus and what we have to do as individuals to cultivate that because sometimes you could be walking down the street and everybody yelling at you at the same time. Everybody wants your attention. Like, hey, over here, over here, over here. But you have to make a conscious choice to say, self, hey, self, what we gonna do here? And it's okay if you respond back, because I do all the time. I'm like, self, what are you doing? Okay, get into alignment, right? I
Yes,
don't care what's happening on the south side and in DC on the west side. I'm here right now. My people need me. The people I serve need me. My
right.
family needs me. And
Yes,
so if you're not there yet, I highly recommend you begin working on your mindset immediately. You don't need any other strategy or tool yet. You can't even be a leader yet if your mind ain't right. And
right.
so that's not a punch. I'm not being like rude, but it's the honest to God truth.
Right, because you'll get distracted in the minute. I mean, it'll be every shiny object, anything that says it's
Oh.
going to make money. You'll go here, there, and everywhere, get nothing done.
So
You-
how do you like on your team? Like, is some people you work with before who maybe their mindset has been a bit everywhere distracted? How do you work with people like that? How do you bring them back to where you need them to be in a
Well,
business?
the thing is that there's a strategy where we're consistent about the things that we're doing on a daily basis. Number one, there's routine and there's systems
Mm.
involved. So I teach systems and I teach routine every Wednesday. There's a meeting at
Ah,
11 a.m. Everybody knows it. About half the staff, half the people get there, every single Wednesday, though. So it's always recorded. The information is
okay.
always there so that if someone says that they didn't understand it, listen, I can't fix that because it's in the meeting. You should have been in the meeting, right?
Right.
52 Wednesdays. We also have how many Sundays do we have in the year? 52 of them. So
Right.
I do something on Sundays where there's training and there's energy involved. This
I
is
love that.
staying in alignment and making sure that things are, staying consistent. Staying
Yeah.
consistent. Hang on for a second. Let me
Okay.
unlock a door. I would let you go ahead
Okay.
and talk.
Yeah, that's good, y'all. I hope y'all catching these nuggets, right? Because you may not be a business owner, but you still can add routine to your life. We have routine already. You may not even realize it. Every day you log on Facebook and you checking your DMs, checking your email every morning. Like I know, right? And so create routines that serve you. And like I mentioned earlier, if your mind is not in the right place and maybe you're struggling, it's okay. You have help. Elevate to Activate is here. The name Elevate to Activate means there is a bridge. Elevate to Activate. And so we do that through helping you to curate the mindset to be a leader, to have vision, to have a story, and have it packaged so that people understand you talking to them, why and who you are, and how to make that thing just beautiful. That's what Dante helps bring. And so, with that, let
Trenton, and
us
I can
know if
pick that
right
back.
now you got any questions. Drop them in the chat, Facebook, wherever you at watching from right now. Let us know.
Huh?
Do you have any questions?
I ain't get my
Is
car.
there
I
something
can
that
talk
you don't
about it.
understand
Talk
about how
about it.
to drill down? Right now, there's something I saw, I think on a hashtag on TikTok. It was called the Great
'Cause
Focus, I think.
yeah, I'll
You talking to me, Teresa?
no, I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Somebody walked in, girl.
Okay.
I'm
I
throwing
think it
you
was
all. I'm throwing you all off. I'm
I'm
sorry.
like,
I had to
what?
open up the door.
Okay, okay. I
Sorry,
was
y'all.
saying there was
Sorry,
a
y'all.
hashtag, I think called the Great Focus or something.
Yeah,
And yeah, and it's about just staying focused and drill down and having tunnel vision and
yeah,
being okay with that, right? It's like you was talking about routine, which I love that because I was saying earlier, you
yeah.
have routine. You wake up to your email every morning, you check
Yep.
in Facebook, Instagram, but create routines that serve you,
Yeah, added
around where you're
value.
desiring to be.
Right. And sometimes you got to become that person. Sometimes we're not
Yeah.
that person when we start, but
Yeah.
we start to understand that we have to peel away and remove things and reform the way we want to be. You need to
Yeah.
behave like the person would if they were doing the things that you need to do, and you had become that person already. You need to begin to work in that direction and become the
Yes.
person. It's all about that. Like
Ah, that's
you don't
oh,
start out like this. You
come
gotta
on. Oh man, talk about y'all. Listen, we ain't wake up like this,
no,
okay?
we ain't
We
wake up
definitely
like
ain't
this.
wake
A
up like
lot of
this.
listen, history and drama and everything that could happen has happened, right?
Okay. So
Everything
let
that
let
could
that
happen.
encourage you. Yeah, let that encourage you. Like we all have to become and develop and evolve into who he is we're supposed to be, and we're ever changing. We're ever
It's
progressing.
we never get there. You
Come
never get there.
on.
You
Yeah.
are always there is no there. Okay. There is
Yeah.
no there. It is constant, never ending, always improving. That's just what
Yes.
it is. Garrett Gunderson talks a lot about this, about the journey, enjoying the journey and forming
Mm.
your joy and your wealth. He describes wealth very differently than a lot of people describe wealth. He says having
Mm.
both the time and the money and the energy and the creativeness that you've created in your life that brings you joy
Mm.
daily basis while you're building the things that you love to build and adding purpose to the people that you love to add purpose and joy to. So he
Wow.
talks about it being a holistic view,
Mhm.
not just this thing about stacking, squirreling away money
Right.
for it to sit
Yeah.
in the bank somewhere, but to have a very full, well-rounded life that you are enjoying because tomorrow is not promised.
Ugh, come
So you
on.
can you can go ahead and save for tomorrow and wait for things to happen and try to do it incrementally and whatever, but that's you should be enjoying the process now and
Mhm.
becoming fulfilled now with the things that you love to do, period.
Period, point blank, all that.
Period.
Okay. That's so good. And one thing I wanted to mention too was silencing the voices in your head. A lot
Oh,
of times there's no distractions outside. It's in here.
yes.
In this little box, right? And I
And really,
see
it's not even in here. It's in
it,
here. It's
yes.
here. It's
Yes.
here. You know,
And
your mind is not in your head. Your mind is all around.
yes, and you don't even realize that you are say you don't even know you doing things and you just doing it on autopilot. And it's like you self-doubting, you are holding yourself back, second
Go
guessing
ahead, girl. Tell
everything.
'em. Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, hey, I know this because I've lived this. And
Yes.
to be on this side, it's like, wow, it's a journey and it's been a journey, but to be able to help other people is oh my God, it's just so fulfilling. And
Mhm.
so this is my jam. Okay. So I'm
Just
just
do
saying,
it.
like,
Go ahead and tell them about it.
I'm just saying, you like, we have to silence this. That's why Teresa was saying, maybe meditate. Maybe it's just prayer for you. Maybe it's just silence in the dark. Maybe it's a shower. It has to be something that you do,
Yes.
a routine for you, or a special something for you. The other day I woke up. I woke up at 4:30 in the morning, and
Mm.
I could not go back to sleep. And I was reading this book the night before, and when I woke up, it started coming to me about my target avatar, like all this. So I got up and I started writing at 4:30.
Yes.
And this is why sometimes, and maybe you got a lot going on in your life. Maybe you have a family and
Yep.
dogs and cats and everything else. But
Everything.
sometimes those moments that happen in the morning or at night, you got to hold on to them.
Right.
When you're able to silence your mind.
Right. Right.
Like, do
Or
you have things
have a
like that?
notebook beside your bed so you can
Yes.
get it down because you're gonna forget.
Come
Right.
on. They call them divine download. They say divine downloads.
Exactly. And then
Ah,
be ready to, I don't care if you put your phone light on and scribble in the dark so you don't wake up whoever's next to you.
yeah.
Be be cognizant of that, but get it down and get it out of your mind because that
Mhm.
is a divine download.
Yes.
That will help you. In your focus and in your journey, that will help you stay the course.
Yes. And
So
this is why.
there's another book that I want to mention.
Okay. But
It's
we
called
love books. What's another
Yeah.
one?
The reason why I'm mentioning it is because when we start talking about focus and staying on course, there's a book called Psycho Cybernetics.
I've heard of
And
that. I haven't read it
and
though.
it is a famous book, and it deals with the
Mm.
mindset, right? And it
Okay.
talks about how everything is, here we go again. This thing disconnected me. I don't know why it does that. But everything is always off course, especially I was talking my team yesterday, and I brought
Hmm.
up that book, Psycho Cybernetics. It gives you the when a plane is flying from Ohio to Hong Kong,
Hmm.
89% of the time that plane is off course. And
Oh,
so,
wait a minute. Okay, it's off course.
yes, it's off
Huh.
course 99% of the time. It cannot deal with things like it can't account for headwinds, uh,
Right.
storms or whatever, the clouds, the variation in speed, the
Hmm.
there are unpredictable elements. So 99% of the time it is off course. In order to get the plane is always auto correcting.
Ah.
So in that book, they liken that to the subconscious mind. Okay.
What's the title of that book again?
It's Psycho Cybernetics. Listen, it's antiquated English, y'all, because it was written in the 50s by
Okay.
a guy by the name of Maxwell Maltz. And
Psychonetics?
Psycho Cybernetics. I
Oh,
wish.
cybernetics. Okay.
And so
Netics.
the idea is that you always have to adjust to get yourself back on course. It is
Oh,
also
I
that
love
the
that.
vision that we see, we were talking about mind and focus. The vision that we see, there are people who are, who have serious eating disorders, and
Hmm.
they see themselves as very thin, but I mean, as very fat, but then when they're very, 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 very thin, the
Oh,
mind,
let's talk about that.
listen,
Hmm.
the mind sees what is playing in the subconscious mind. So we must be very cautious and concerned about that focus.
That's so. I got an example. I have a real life example about how what you see and how you see it here, you see it here. When I
Mm.
was younger, they used to call me like darky, right? I was dark skin. Well, I'm dark skin, right? And
Are
so,
you?
well, this is what I'm talking about. So they used to call me darky
But
growing up.
who cares? It's beautiful.
Right. They used to call me darky growing up. So
Mm,
I thought that I was I thought I was this color.
mm.
And so every
Which would
time
be beautiful.
yeah, but you know how it works in our community. You know
Yes,
how that stuff is.
yes, I
And
do.
so because of what was projected on me, I saw myself as this. So when I started wearing makeup and going to shopping for makeup, I would buy the darkest one. They're like, "What are you doing? It doesn't match your skin tone." I'm like, "Well, I'm dark." And so my man always told me I was this, like almost this color. And so I
The
automatically thought,
perception.
I automatically didn't even look in the mirror and and see clearly it doesn't matter, but I'm brown. But
Yes,
my man told me that I was dark, very dark.
right.
And so that's how I saw myself.
And right, exactly. And it wasn't true.
And just how incredible the man is when you
Powerful.
power if you can use that same energy to have focus, what could you accomplish in your life? Oh my
Mm,
God.
yeah.
What could you do?
Because you've already transformed your thought by thinking one thing that's not true
Come
and
on.
operating in that whole vein. So if you can turn that around and do exactly the opposite,
My God.
mm, I think life's
My
gonna be a lot better.
Ooh, I mean, listen, this is such a if this helps you, let us know. Comment below, leave your takeaway. Like, is this timely for you or what? Because it's powerful. And when you use your mind the way that it's intended to be used for and not be
Yeah,
zombified by how society tries to take control of that and make you a zombie. Oh my God, who
yeah.
could you become in this world? Who could you serve? How could your life be? Like, oh my goodness. It's just beautiful.
What kind of focus what could you create if you had extreme focus?
Oh my God.
What could you create if you were on purpose? What could you create if it wasn't
Mm.
about money and it became a lot more about serving at the highest level? What could you create if you studied and focused others who have done already what you have done so that you don't
Mm.
have to recreate the wheel. You could actually step into their step in their into their path and follow. What
Do
could you
y'all have these questions?
Yeah, I mean,
Mm,
there's so
come
many
on.
listen, it's never too late. You can
Nope.
start right now. You can begin right now. Like you don't need we don't need to just be talking about it. We can actually take action and
Come
do
on.
things. You've gotten tonight a couple of really good books, right?
Y'all
So
better get them.
pull that book out one more time.
Yeah.
So,
Tiny challenge. If you are a consultant or a coach and you want to get consistent clients, please try it out. I'm definitely trying it. We're going to do this with Elevate to Activate as
yeah.
well. So we can
Mhm.
give y'all an example of what it looks like. But this book is an easy read. It's about 130 pages. You can get this done in 2 days
Yes.
if you focus. And this
Yeah.
is when I told you I woke up at 4:30 in the morning. I was reading this book the night before.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Focus.
that would be good, something really good to focus on because it actually gives you an action step. And a lot of people, even
Yeah.
you give them the action step and they're not confident. So it's very important that you hear the encouragement, that
Yeah.
retrain your mind to understand that you got to start somewhere. Can't worry
Yeah.
about what people think.
Y'all
Can't
can
worry
do it.
about what
Listen.
people think because they already think it anyway. They
Come
already
on.
talk about it. So they don't really,
Come
and if
on.
they're not talking about you, they ain't think about you. So it's all good. You don't have to worry about that, right? Worry
Listen.
about the people you're serving. And then this book, remember, we're telling you tonight that you can get this book,
Oh, I'm getting that tonight.
the
Yes.
download.
I'm
Okay,
excited about that.
you have to inbox us, one of us.
Yes.
You know,
Send
because
us an inbox or in our group if you're watching this on Facebook and community. Send us a message, maybe hashtag book. Like I want the book, and we'll give you the instructions to get the PDF download. But please make sure you are reading. I think we should always introduce a tool like this on each video
I
that
think
we
so.
do because we read.
We all the time.
And we constantly learn, invest in ourselves. We have coaches, we have mentors, which is
Yep.
what we're here to help you with, right? We're your
Right.
mentors, we're your coaches. And so we want to help you. So remember Teresa said at the beginning of the video, if you want to have a chance to be coached by us, send us a message. We got to get some questions out there, see what they need and what the questions are. And then if you are selected, be prepared. We're going to contact you and get your information and go from there. But
Yep.
expect to be in the hot seat getting coaching. It's not a bad thing either. Hot seat meaning you getting one-on-one support from three people from three different levels. Okay. Three different avenues. Okay.
Yep.
So
Hobby is
yeah,
an excellent thing because you get to you get some clarity around what it is you're doing. You
come
get
on.
clarity on who you're serving,
Yes.
an opportunity to pick some brains, and that's always powerful.
You getting all the immediate pain points. I mean, everything is laid out for you in this one-on-one tiny challenge thing. And
Yes.
so I'm excited for this. If you got anything from tonight's video, please let us know. We love to hear your feedback. We love to know what you got from this, what you're learning. Share this video too. If somebody you know that can benefit, share the video and
Especially if
hashtag
they're trying to
elevate
get
to
a business,
activate.
trying to get a business.
Yeah.
Yep.
We are working with entrepreneurs and what? Not investors?
Ah, yeah.
Entrepreneurs. Okay.
Investors on real estate. None
Yeah.
of us are selling securities,
Okay. Yeah. And
but
business
investors in real
owners.
estate. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Business owners, elevate, entrepreneurs, tap and join us on Facebook, Elevate to Activate number two, Elevate number two, Activate the Facebook community. And, with that, I hope that,
YouTube. Give them the YouTube.
oh, YouTube is Elevate to Activate as well.
Yes.
And then again, be prepared for next year. We need y'all to be ready for Invest Fest because we're going to be there. We are
Yes.
excited.
Yes.
But with that, let us know also if you drop a comment, what is something you want to hear about? Is there any topics that kind of you have in mind or you have questions about? Let us know in the comments, and that way we can see if we can help you with that. Anything else you want to say, Teresa?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to say thank you all for joining us tonight.
Mhm.
This has been thoroughly enjoyable because we are not getting into the mess. Y'all know what mess I'm
Okay,
talking about.
we ain't got time for that.
Now, we are redirecting our energy towards, learning and growing and just being the best we can be in our businesses, serving our communities, offering, here we go again with this thing disconnecting me.
I see Rook.
That's because my camera is looking down at the floor.
Oh.
The phone camera is looking at the floor.
Life and right. I love
Plugging it
it.
back in.
We
But at least we
real.
are, at least we're live on
We
Zoom.
ain't AI. Look at that.
Y'all get to see my rug anyway. But but this is all about community. This is all about
Yeah.
building. It's all about growing. Like she said, Shanitha is the encourager. She is the encourager.
Mhm.
We're missing Dante tonight. I think he did get stuck in his meeting. Then he
Yeah.
business meeting. And I'm here for just teaching systems and leadership and growing your business, so that you can step out of it and step away from it and
Yes.
actually still have your business, honey.
Come
Still have,
on. Because you were just what was it in Greece? Germany?
yeah, 3 weeks.
Come
that
on.
was
Look.
that was a test.
But look, you still here.
This is still here too. It
Come
didn't
on.
nobody burnt down,
That mean you
house
did
didn't burn
something
down,
right.
bills got paid,
Come on. Come
listen.
on. Like
So
you're living what you're teaching. You're living it.
yeah, yeah, I'm doing my best to jump
I
into
love
it
it.
right now and enjoying every moment of it, the
I
freedom,
love it.
the
I love it.
opportunities, and everybody can have it.
Yes. We are not
Everybody
we're
can have
not aliens. We're not, you can be where you want to be. We're examples of that. And so thank you so much for tuning in. We are live every Thursday, Facebook, YouTube, and wherever else we end up on. But with that, yeah, we will see you in the next video, same time, same place, and we will see you
it. Same
Thursday.
time, same
Bye
place.
everyone.
Bye-bye, y'all. We'll see you later.